So they gave me 1 week to prove myself. So I spent 1 week as an unpaid, and from that day till today I didn't stop.
How is your love life going?
कौन सी वाली?
Describe our CEO, Mr. Shoaib Akram. Was there some Sifarish thing, other activities you are involved in?
Other activities?
Who is your most valued player in your team? Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Mars Beyond the Call, where we share inspiring stories of our leaders and the people who have brought to where it is today. Mars was started back in 2013, and the very first office of Mars was known as Mars Southern. Today, we have the branch head of Mars Southern, whom we're going to be talking to, and he also happens to be my first team leader when I joined Mars as a team leader. So, Ahsan bhai, thank you so much for spending time. How are you doing today?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. Ahsan bhai, we would like to start with your journey. How you ended up in this industry, and where have you been working in this industry, and how you ended up at Mars. And then after joining Mars, since we know that after the journey it's been really quick, from team lead to the head of a branch, we would also like to know about that journey as well.
Yes, I would like to answer this not for my sake but for people's sake, because a lot of people ask me by how to excel so quick in this journey. So first of all, back to my first day. I started my career when I came back from UK and I joined Telenor. It happens to be an accident because when I came back from UK, I was sitting at my home and one of my friend, he called me, okay, bhai, I'm working in Telenor. Would you like to join? I said, okay, I'm free nowadays. So when I started, they had a training program which everybody had to go through like for 2 weeks. And then they put you on the calls. So after spending 1 week, one of my lead trainer, he called me. He said, you are not the right fit for this campaign. I said, how so? He said, the way you speak, the way you take calls, whatever the quality parameters they had, I was not up to the mark. So I just told them, give me 1 week. So, and do it as unpaid, that's fine. So they gave me 1 week to prove myself. So I spent 1 week as an unpaid, and from that day till today, I didn't stop. The only thing that kept me going is learning new skills and adapting myself according to the industry that I'm.
You joined Mars in December 2023.
Yeah, 2024.
Right? December 2023, because I joined Mars in January 2023.
Yes, you're right.
So you joined Mars in December 2023, and right now it's July of 2025.
Yes.
So within a period of like 2 years, it's even lesser than that, I guess, you've managed to end up on one of the senior most positions in this company. You handle one of the oldest branches of Mars BPO, and as we know, as all of the people across all of the offices of Mars know, that you've been doing an exceptional job in handling the office Southern. How did you manage to come up so quickly? A lot of people who have been working at Mars before you managed to surpass them. Was there some Sifarish thing, or you think that this solely depends on your...
No, I would like to answer this by one statement. If you want to do something in a way that you become successful at the end, you have to do it yourself. You don't rely on people. Yes, you train people, you give them skill set that you have, but first you have to step in and see what's going on. You make changes and at the end you do it. But most of the people, what they do, they just give directions. Okay, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to do. But they don't tell people how to do it. That's the main thing for me. If you ask me recipe for success, I do it myself.
Okay.
Most of the things.
All right. And since you've been working in different companies before joining Mars, if I may ask you that, what's the difference that you felt after joining Mars? And basically, what are those things that set Mars apart from all the other companies in this industry?
Quality of work. That is one of the main things. Because I've been working in industry, almost all of the call centers or BPO organizations, they're running almost the same campaigns like we do. But the thing that sets us apart from other companies is the quality of work. Because the structure that we have, the kind of integrations that we have, and quality standards, they are exceptional.
So currently, Ahsan bhai, you are basically looking after 2 offices.
Yes.
One is Mars Southern, and also you're also looking after Mars Karachi as an advisory role.
Yes.
So what do you think how do you see these two offices 10 years or 15 years from now? What do you think is the future of these two offices?
As far as Sadr is concerned, I'm really happy because the kind of team I have and the kind of hard work they put in, we are already at a stage that we are like, if you say, one of the best team across Mars. So we have the same goal for Team Karachi. We want to empower them and make them so much successful that they are at a level that they are the best team of Mars as well.
So Ahsan bhai, you're currently looking after Mars Sadr and Mars Karachi. And if we take a rough estimate of the total headcount of these offices, they're going to be around 200 people, if I'm not wrong. So amongst those 200 people, there must be a group of people who look up to you as a mentor and who would want themselves to be successful like you are in their journey in the future. So if I ask you कि आपने उनको कुछ ऐसे 4 ingredients बताने हैं जिनसे वो अपनी लाइफ में जल्दी सक्सेसफुल हो सकते हैं, तो वो ऐसे कौन से 4 ingredients होंगे जो आप उनको बताएंगे कि these 4 things are the things that are necessary for them to get successful in life? What are those 3 or 4 things?
First of all, in my opinion, discipline. You need to be disciplined in every aspect of work that you do or you take care of. Uske baad, the other thing is hard work, because if you don't do hard work, you don't put in hours, you cannot be successful.
Of course.
Third thing is consistency, because what people do is they go on the top and then they lose it all. It's very hard to stay on the top always. So consistency is also important. And the very last thing is honesty. If you're not honest towards your work or towards your colleague, you cannot be successful. So it's not a one-day process. It's very hard and very painful process. So you have to go through all these 4 things. If you have them, nobody can stop you.
Thank you very much. These are, I think, the essential 4 things that one must have in order to become successful in life. Ahsan bhai, recently we uploaded a story on our Instagram page, and we asked all the people of Mars to ask some questions from you.
Okay.
So I have a list of questions जो Mars के लोग और वैसे हमारे जो followers हैं आपसे पूछना चाहते हैं. So we're gonna make this as a rapid fire round.
Okay.
आपसे मैं question पूछूंगा.
Sure.
And whatever comes in your mind within the next, after I've asked the question, जो भी आपके ज़हन में आता है, you have to answer that quickly, and we will see how it goes.
Sure.
The first question that someone wants to ask you is, आपकी खूबसूरती का क्या राज है?
कोई राज नहीं, naturally.
Natural खूबसूरती? अच्छा. Do you ever spin in your chair when no one is watching?
Yes.
How is your love life going?
कौन सी वाली?
तो कितनी है आपकी?
Amazing, बहुत अच्छी.
Ahsan भाई, आपकी जो यूनिवर्सिटी लाइफ है, वो आपने अपनी ग्रेजुएशन कहाँ से की?
UK से.
UK से? Which university in UK?
London College of Social and Management Sciences.
So were you social in London College of Social and Management Sciences?
Yes.
And did you have good friends over there?
Yes, a lot of friends. हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं?
हाँ?
हम कहाँ जा?
UK?
Okay, sure.
I have never been to UK. I just want कि थोड़ा सा I can see UK from your eyes.
Sure.
So what's your favorite memory from those days?
The weather in UK.
The weather in UK is good?
Yeah.
You like the weather?
Yes, I like.
It's cold?
Yes, mostly cold.
So what did you do in that cold weather to keep yourself warm?
Heating.
Heating?
Yes.
Who is your most valued player in your team?
Everybody.
If you have to take one name, यार ये बंदा जो है ना, he is my most valuable player, and without him, your team might not do as much as it's doing.
Well,
right
everybody is valued in my team, but yes, there are different departments and different people without which we cannot survive. So there are a few names, just like Osama Kareem. He is my main guy. Then we have operational leaders like Abdullah, Usman, and a few others. Because if I don't have them, I cannot run operations. So yes, they are backbone.
Ahsan bhai, do you believe in the concept of shared leadership?
Yes,
or do you think that जो leadership role या leadership की जो भी roles होते हैं वो एक बंदे के पास होने चाहिए, या आपकी जो पूरी टीम है उसमें आपकी जो leadership है that should be shared?
Leadership should be shared, but not decision making. Decision making should rely on one person only. But yes, being a leader or being a branch head, What you do is you create ditto copies of yourself. So if you're not there, people are able to perform.
What is your own plan, Ahsan bhai, in the next 10 years? Where do you see yourself?
Somebody who is financially independent.
Financially independent, financially free.
Yes.
Everyone wants to be that.
Yes.
But only few can manage.
As a man, I guess, yes, that's very hard to manage. But yes, as a man, that's the main goal, that you're able to provide it for your family.
What is the one word that you can use to describe our CEO, Mr. Shoaib Akhtar?
He's very upbeat. I like his energy. I still remember our first interview. But yes, I like his energy. That's the one thing that keeps me going. Whenever I go to him for any problem or anything, he always comes up with a solution.
So he's a problem solver.
Yes, he is.
I would like to know that story. कि क्या आपकी जर्नी थी, कैसे आप ब्रांच हेड बने सदर के? What unfolded?
Yes, I still remember my first day at Mars when I had a chat with Shoaib bhai. After that, we went to Islamabad's office. And he was sitting with me and I was just telling him about my past experience and everything. And he said, okay, जो लोग काफ़ी senior post से आते हैं, it's very hard for them to go on a level जहाँ पे उनको काम करना पड़े. I just said one thing, कि भाई सर मुझे बताएं floor कौन सा है and let's go there. और फ्लोर पे आया तो मैंने कहा जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम, I'll take care of everything. From that day, I did everything, training people, hiring people, taking their calls, taking their transfers and everything. So I guess that is the main thing, hard work and everything that put me on a place where I am today. So उसके बाद I had to join Sadr. Sadr was also in pieces. We had a lot of good people in Sadr, but yes, putting them all in a one platform where they can perform was very hard thing for me. So I sat on the floor for 8 months. Straight 8 months. I used to come in the office and just go on the floor, talk to people and see what everybody is doing. So again, if you want to do something, you have to do it yourself and teach others how to do it.
Ahsan bhai, when you joined Sadr as the branch head, what was the biggest challenge that was faced in reshaping and restructuring the processes and the office?
The biggest challenge was environment. How to create an environment where people can excel or they are happy to come to the office and perform, because a lot of things happen, that's okay, but the biggest challenge was how to keep everybody in one place and make them move in one direction. So I had to spend time like 4 to 5 months to fix everything, because a lot of people were leaving at that time. So it's very hard for us to do retention and everything, but we successfully managed to do it.
What are the basic principles to retain your good resources in an office?
If you're, first of all, again, coming back to the environment, if you have an environment where people are happy to come to the office, the main thing. The other thing is if you are equipping them or making them earn good money, that's the biggest motivation.
All right. That's what you did in order to reshape and restructure the Sadr office. If you talk about extracurricular activities, what hobbies do you have? What sports do you play? What other activities you are involved in?
Other activities?
Extracurricular activities.
Sure. I love playing cricket.
Cricket?
Yes.
You're also one of the team captains of Mars cricket team. Although you're not as good as the other team captain.
Yes.
But you still are a team
I love
captain.
to compete.
Are involved in some very interesting activities. जो आप इतना मतलब खुश हुए other activities.
Yes, so many activities.
So you're an active person.
Yes, I'm an
You like to
participate in so many things.
Sport. You're into sports. You're into cardio.
Yes.
You go to gym?
I used to, but I'm planning to do it
So
again.
do you do cardio?
Yes, I do.
What is your biggest achievement in life? Or in terms of work, in terms of other activities, in terms of what is your biggest achievement?
Biggest achievement? There are so many things that I have achieved. Whatever goal I have set for myself, I have achieved it so far from it.
MashaAllah.
So if you ask me about biggest achievement, every achievement for me is the biggest, even if it's the smallest. I cannot name one. There are so many things.
Yes, because if you name one achievement, then other achievements.
It's not an achievement for me.
So have you ever stalked someone?
Stalked? No, I don't chase.
You don't chase?
I attract.
You attract? That's nice. You're a magnet?
Yes, more than a magnet.
So you attract good resources.
Yes.
Talented people. That's why you've been able to, manage the office.
Yes, you're one of the examples.
Yes, I was attracted towards your leadership.
Yes.
When I was in your team.
Yes.
How important is किसी भी ब्रांच हेड, किसी भी प्रोजेक्ट हेड, किसी भी ऑपरेशंस हेड के लिए कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है टाइम पे ऑफिस आना और डिसिप्लिन होना. आपने ऑलरेडी जो 4 इंग्रेडिएंट्स बताए थे, जो डिसिप्लिन बताया था, बट वी हैव सीन दैट वंस यू गेट अप हायर इनटू द रैंक्स, पीपल थोड़ा सा आधा पौना घंटा लेट आ जाते हैं. तो डज दैट आधा पौना घंटा मैटर?
It matters a lot, because the only thing that bothers me is, I tell to the people as well, I'm only concerned about 2 things. One is your punctuality, the other thing is quality of work you do. If you're not punctual, आप time भी नहीं आ रहे, you're missing a lot of it. So punctuality or on time is very, very important for me, and I tell to the people as well, being on time is necessary.
Ahsan bhai, do you prefer a trained resource or do you prefer a fresh resource?
It depends upon what kind of work I have to do. Sometimes you need trained resources, and sometimes you need fresh resources. So mostly, if you ask me, a trained resource is a better one, because you have to spend less time. But yes, on the other hand, fresh people tend to stay longer with you because you are the one training them.
And Ahsan bhai, generally एक और चीज भी देखी जाती है कि when you आपके पास अगर एक टीम है और उसमें पुराने एक्सपीरियंस लोग हैं, वो एक पेस के ऊपर, एक सेट फ्लो के ऊपर काम करते हैं. बट व्हेन यू प्रमोट पीपल हु आर जूनियर एंड देन यू ब्रिंग देम टू अ सीनियर लेवल, तो इनिशियल 6 months to a year में देखा जाता है कि जो लोग नए प्रमोट होते हैं, दे एक्चुअली पुट इन मोर एफर्ट्स एंड पुट इन मोर हार्ड वर्क, एंड देन इवेंचुअली कुछ अरसे बाद दे आल्सो कम इनटू द सेम फ्लो. व्हाई डज दिस हैपन? कि मतलब इनिशियली प्रमोशन के बाद बच्चे मेहनत करते हैं, जोर लगाते हैं, आफ्टर दैट सम टाइम वो दोबारा रिलैक्स हो जाते हैं. Why does this happen? What do you think? How we can address this situation?
It happens to everybody, because initially you have a goal or you want to prove yourself, but later down the road आप एक अपने comfort zone में चले जाते हैं. That's where people stop, and that's अक्सर लोग पूछते हैं कि भाई how to be successful. तो again, जैसे I told you 4 ingredients. So consistency is one of them, because it's very important. आप initially तो you put on.
And I think it's the toughest thing.
Exactly, because एक ही pace पे जाना is very hard for people. So yes, if you ask me the exact answer, I won't be able to give you. But yes, consistency is really, really important.
What's some message that you would like to give our audience, our youngsters, the people, the young people at Mars, who are working at Mars right now? We want you to give a message to our youngsters that how they can work hard, how they can excel in life, and what they actually need to do to attain success and to reach where you are currently.
Whenever you are in a situation or in a tough situation, always assess the situation instead of reacting through your impulse. Always respond to things.
Thank you so much for sparing your time from such a busy
Thanks
routine.
for having me, sir.
And it's always a pleasure talking to you, sitting with you, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you everyone who tuned in today to Mars Beyond the Call. We'll be back with an episode very soon. Until then, see you all.